I think my initial interest in politics was sparked by watching the news as a kid. Whenever there was a news headline on the TV, I'd always have something to comment about it. And I think as I got older, I really started to want to know, why was this in the news? Why was this happening? And then I started to research on my own, and then I started to look into the world around me. And I think that's where my love for politics started. When I came to the college, I very much saw politics as, oh, it's mainly important when there was an election coming up. But now I see that it's so important in all of our everyday life. And for now, we've been looking at the UK government system, and I've really noticed how there's more than one person kind of in charge of running the country. Although the Prime Minister is there, we have the work of all the different parties, the House of Lords, and even the Supreme Court to an extent. I find learning about the UK government the most interesting part about politics by far. I think learning about how all the systems work has really made me have a stronger desire to want to vote in the future, because I see that there's an immense power and authority that we give the government. And I think learning about the different processes, whether that's how a law starts off as an idea and then is passed and made into legislation, is really interesting. And I think it will help make me a better voter in the future. I'd say with the exam, when you're writing your essays, you kind of want to have a very balanced point of view while also maintaining that point of judgment. And I think learning about how to have my own argument, but also see the other side and then try and prove why my point is actually more superior, has definitely been a bit challenging. By far, the most memorable experience has been the Barton Peveril question time. So a few of our students from the Barton Peveril Politics Society invited a few MP potential candidates, councillors to come in, and we got to have a lot of questions. It was very much student-led, but also very much student-focused, which I thought was amazing, because we get to see how young people are now starting to have more of a presence in real-world politics. I would say if you're thinking about studying politics, try and get used to keeping up with world affairs and things currently going on, because, for example, in my class, we always start off with what's been happening in the news. And I think if you are someone that's really interested in the world around you, absolutely go and study it. And if you like that more traditional side of politics, whether that's the ideologies, we definitely cover that as well. And I think you'll be able to get all of politics in this subject.